I've just poured myself a hot coffee from the thermos and pulled off the trail for a quick break. There's a breeze in the trees, gravel underfoot, and a whole lot of sky ahead. And today, I'm writing to you from Newfoundland's Trailway, a trail that runs clear across the island, carrying stories every step of the way. To the locals, it's fondly called the trackbed. This path wasn't always a place for walking and wandering. For nearly a century, it was part of the Newfoundland Railway, a narrow-gauge line that stretched from Port aux Basques to St. John's. It hauled salt cod, timber, coal, letters, livestock, and the occasional wide-eyed tourist. It linked outports and towns that had never been connected by road, and gave people their first sense of just how big and how beautiful this island really is. The last train ran in 1988, and when the tracks fell silent, there was this strange stillness, as if something important had been lost. But Newfoundlanders, being who we are, we found a way to breathe new life into what was left behind. The railbed was repurposed, reclaimed, and turned into something that still connects us. Now, the trailway stretches nearly 900 kilometers from coast to coast. It's one of the longest continuous multi-use trails in Canada and a proud part of the Great Trail. The cross-country network once known as the Trans-Canada Trail, but here on the Rock, it's more than a route, it's a rhythm. You'll find cyclists pedaling into the wind, walkers out for their daily peace and quiet, runners chasing new personal bests, and ATVs heading to the cabin with the dog in the back. In the winter, it becomes a highway for snowmobiles, buzzing through white wilderness, connecting communities that would otherwise be cut off. In the busier sections like Cornerbrook, Gander, or Clarenville, the trail winds right through the heart of town. You'll pass playgrounds, picnic tables, food trucks, and friendly hellos from folks who use the trail every day. Some stretches are forested and quiet, others open up into wide views of hills and ponds. In fall, the colors are enough to stop you in your tracks. And scattered all along the route are echoes of its railway past. The steel skeletons of old bridges, whistle-stop signs, telegraph poles now leaning with time. Some towns have turned old stations into cafes or info centers. Others just let the quiet tell the story. It's not just about recreation, though. That's part of it. It's about reconnection. The trailway is used for charity walks and rallies for ATVs, berry picking runs, and cabin trips. In some rural areas, it's the only real way in or out. Families go out for Sunday walks, neighbors meet for a ride, and every now and then someone pauses on an old bridge, looks out across the bog, and remembers what it used to sound like when the train came through. And maybe that's what makes this trail so special. It holds memory without being stuck in the past. It moves forward, not fast, but steady. And in a world that's always rushing, it invites you to go a little slower, to notice the wind, to feel the gravel, to sip your coffee without looking at your phone. So if you're ever in Newfoundland and want to experience the island a little differently, find a piece of the trailway. Bring your bike, bring your boots, bring your thermos. Because some places still remember how to move with heart. If you enjoyed this little walk through Newfoundland's past and present, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. Until next time, this has been another letter from the Rock. And like we say around here, keep your head up and your eyes on the horizon.